Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor and I help people navigate through their spiritual awakening process. And this video is going to address like the evolution of synchronicity as you keep going forward on your path of awakening. And when this occurs, a lot of you guys might find, I sense some of you more so maybe now and nowish, might start having experiences where it's gone beyond the point of just seeing 1111. You're on the right track. That's good. That does happen. That does accelerate as time goes on. But you'll start to also see that synchronicity is really just a reflection of what you're putting out there. And in the beginning, for a lot of us, all we see initially is our higher self's reflection in the 1111 and the divine synchronicity, just the positive synchronicity. But eventually, as you become more comfortable living life with faster manifestation, you'll start allowing yourself to reflect like negative or disturbing synchronicity that's sort of bringing up fears and anxiety, kind of letting you know you're on a path where you might not want to be walking. So here are some signs to say, do something about it. But in the beginning, when this happened, when this shift happened to me a little while ago, it was terrifying, because I've come to trust in the synchronicity. And then when it started to, I'd get these like patterns, the synchronous sort of patterns, the same exact experience as like a seeing 1111 or something, or 1, 2, 3, 4, but in a darker sense, rather than causing me to feel comfortable and at peace and in alignment and in my flow, it caused me to feel like I'm out of alignment. I'm going in a direction I don't want to go in, and something bad's going to happen as a result, but I don't know how to get out of it. So if this happens to you, it's okay, because all it is, there are so many potential timelines that we're like shifting through, you could say, and you'll just experience this. This is not something like me telling you how it is. This is just the way I would describe my own experience with this transition. You'll start to sense and pick up that you're again on a timeline, in a going forward in life, and there are certain things that are sort of connected to this path you're currently on that have these things you don't like. I'm going to give you a perfect example. I experienced this a lot last winter in particular, and that's when it freaked me out. But now it's like I know how to deal with it. It's not scary. It's actually a blessing, and I'll give you my example now. I'll stop beating around the bush. So I'm getting these signs that my daughter could be harmed or die in the future. These like premonitions that something bad could very well happen to her, sort of. And it's not it feels like this is the destiny, this is the path, but it's not. It's just a potential path that is connected to certain things I'm doing that might eventually down the line create that experience as a learning lesson. But because everything is coming out into my conscious, out there where we can sort of step back and examine these trajectories we're on, I have the ability to change it. And that's what I've done. It's real easy. So in my case, what I did, I saw, okay, wow, this is down the line. This is like something I'm doing will eventually cause this. And then I asked myself, why? What is the deal, Victor? Why is this in your path currently? What does it mean? What are you doing? What is the message here, basically? And it was very quick. I connected it to the way my daughter's 7 now, and she's really starting to long for freedom of her own self-expression, and it's new to me. She's my oldest kid. I'm used to them being real young and me having more of an influence on what they do, as parents naturally do at that age. But she's starting to be like, you know what? I want to go out with my friends. I want to go for a walk. I don't care if it's raining, just kind of like almost like a teenager in a way, and it's new to me. And I'm finding I'm reacting internally, emotionally, unconsciously, exactly like my parents did. I was the same way as a kid, very rebellious. I could sense my parents trying to influence what I did by planting seeds of doubt and just like their ways. Not that they did it maliciously, but they tried to kind of influence what I did based on what they thought I should be doing. And I'm sort of unconsciously, I was for a little while acting out this same pattern, and my daughter was reacting to it by trying to do all these really wild things to sort of exert herself and say, no, I'm my own person. You are not going to control me. So I just connected it to that. I was able to like say, okay, how can I change that? And I just had this long conversation with my wife where we sort of just dug into it, took responsibility for this synchronicity, seeing what is my part in it. I discovered my part, I've asserted to like not be like that, to really catch myself and just to do my absolute best to allow her to be who she wants to be, even if it's like weird to me or something, you know. And but that's how it works. When you see something in your path you don't really want to happen, you don't like, it doesn't have to happen. It's not like a legit premonition that has to happen. Any psychic that predicts the future, that right there leaves it open to change. So I just made this video because it can be quite startling, and if you don't deal with that root cause that's attempting to be brought to your attention, you'll keep finding these synchronicities accelerating all over the place. And I just gave you basically how to stop it, how to own it, deal with it, and then as you deal with it, these like negative synchronicities will stop. And then you'll know that you successfully averted it. And this is just something I experienced. This might not be exactly how you navigate your own process of self-discovery, but I talked to a lot of you, and I know it's something that many of you have asked me about in the same panic state that I was once in. And I just have a sensing that this might be going on for some people now, as now we're entering 2017. It's becoming like another jump we're going through in a sense. So I just wanted to put that formula that I personally use to deal with this that works for me. So hopefully that helps you. Let me know in the comments if you're going through this. I'd be very curious to know. Have a great day, everybody. I wish you all the best. Namaste.